On the offensive line, we have John Tate, Ruben Brown, and Olin Krutz, 2006 mean version of the Golden Girls. The playmakers in the backfield, the 8-ball gunslinging Rex Grossman. I have my fullback Jason McKee, my pit bull, Sycamore linebackers, and the old man Moose Muhammad.
First throwing down for Grossman. And he takes the easy one to receive Davis, pulled down right at the line by Ron Bartell, the nickelback, and the mark will be right close to a first down.
Play action, drop back, get the ball out, go to the open receiver. One of the things that he talked about he was doing was he was thinking too much.
3rd and 7, Rams change the defensive look. Grossman looks at Will Witherspoon, cuts left, picks up the first down and more. Grossman scrambles to the 45, a pickup of 22. Pisatino Isamoa made the tackle.
He's had 19 carries before this one for minus 17 yards. And this is the way you get yourself into the ball game. Look at the high fives he's getting from everybody.
Longest previous career run was 8. Pressured here, throws the screen to Jones, who's got room. Thomas Jones dancing into the secondary.
On the defensive line tonight, we have Adewale Ogunleye, the Prince, coming off the edge. We have Tank Terry Johnson, stuff in the middle. At the linebacker position, we have Lance Briggs and Triple H, Hunter Hillenmeyer. We all know who 54 is and what we're going to get out of him. In the secondary, we have Danielle Manning and Charles Peanut Tillman. Watch out, Torrey Holt, Isaac Bruce.
And Mark Bulger goes to Steven Jackson. About 5 yards on this Chicago defense. Let's get 375 on the ground, not a good number. Jason McKee, the fullback, came in motion. A first down Grossman throw is perfect on target in the middle to Bernard Berry at the 39-yard line. First down pickup of 20 yards.
It's because he can make throws like this. He made them, right, Joe, in the first 5 games. He made those throws time after time after time.
He looks more like himself tonight.
With a long field, Steven Jackson on first down. Through the would-be Urlacher tackle, gets to the 6 yards. And I love to see him take control as a leader. Quick shot, caught by Torrey Holt for the first down to the 19-yard line. Pickup of 13 yards. They take over from the 19. And Bulger a first down throw to Holt. Working in front of Ricky Manning Jr. again. A 15-yard for 16-yard first down game. Only 1 touchdown. Reverse setup. Good job to bring down Kevin Curtis in the backfield by Ian Scott. 4th-year man out of Florida who is a restricted free agent after the season.
Just purely penetration. That's all it is. From the interior of the line is where he came.
2nd and 19. Bulger tries to get some of the yardage back and goes to Aaron Walker out to the 31-yard line. Only 4 rush. They peel in coverage. Down the seam for Curtis. He made the catch at the 26-yard line. First down. Jackson room to the right until Urlacher shuts it down. It looks like a big old hole.
Not much room.
And the speed of 54. 2 terrific sports cities. Second quarter begins with 2nd down. Bulger throws down the seam for Kloffenstein. Incomplete. What a play in the secondary by Chris Harris, the safety, to save a would-be touchdown.
And Chris Harris almost gets a chance for one of those Bear interceptions.
In field goal range, 3rd and 9. Bulger comes to his second look. Good grab by Curtis, diving forward a yard short of the first down. Bears the only team under 50% in allowing 4th and 1 conversions. But it's converted and then some by Stephen Davis to the 1-yard line. Isaac Bruce comes in motion, looking for Holt. It was covered, a double move. Holt makes the catch. Touchdown, St. Louis. Let's see what Devin Hester can do with his kick from the 10. Break free in the open. Devin Hester, goodbye. A record 5th return for a touchdown.
Let's see what he can do with the kickoff. How'd you like what you just saw?
94 yards, as we said, 5th return this season, tying the National Football League record in 13 seconds from down 6 to an extra point away from the lead, right around Jeremetrius Butler.
I don't know where Jeremetrius Butler thought he was going to go, because as soon as he gives up that outside, Devin Hester is going to take it and go, and he is not going to catch it.
Now needs a chance to get a break here as Steven Jackson runs. Got a nice block from Isaac Bruce. Steven Jackson out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Receiver in motion. And Jackson spins through the hole and dives very close to the first down. Bears bring 5. Bulger has time. Isaac Bruce, the veteran, to the 31-yard line. First down. Very good defense. Bulger in rhythm. Bruce, 11-yard line. First down. Pick up a 20. Bulger's hit 8 of his last 9. Jackson saw Urlacher. Goes the other way. And gets right near the 3-yard line. Steven Jackson. Run. Jackson trying to bounce to the outside. Got there. Touchdown, St. Louis. He beat Charles Tillman to the corner. And the Rams respond. There's Rex with a chance to respond from the 26. It is the first carry for Cedric Benson, 5 to the 31.
Guys, he's playing more conservative right now.
Third down, and they run with Jones right at the line. He's going to pick up the first down. Fully brainwashed.
Yes, I'm a Bear fan.
On first and 10 here is Benson running for about 8.5 yards.
In Soldier Field, and the NFC, in all likelihood, will have to go through Soldier Field.
That's some money in my world. I mean, it's a little bit.
First down from midfield. Grossman, deep drop. Deflected, brought in. Gain of about 7 yards for Desmond Clark.
When balls get tipped and they wind up in receivers' hands, now there's the tip at the line of scrimmage, but Desmond Clark still manages to catch it and wind up with an 8-yard, 7-yard gain. I've got the sweat wiped off his brow.
I'm telling you, he's playing all right. He's settled down.
Second and 3. Benson into the waiting arms of the veteran Leroy Glover, but still takes him for a first down to the 38. Second and 10. This has been a Benson series. Climbs through the hole to the 34-yard line. Jones in the game, third down. Quick hit, brought in by Berrien.
Come on! Come on!
Touchdown.
Yes! Whatever happened to no cheering in the press box with Belushi? Come on! Honest to God,
Makes the throw. I mean, the corner is sitting right there. He just said, hey, look, I'm going to throw the ball just like I know how.
That's Berrien's first touchdown in how long? Is it 7 or 8 games, Berrien's first touchdown?
Behind the chain. Get 3 or 4 yards per first down play. Screen, Jackson. From the 24, Bulger's first look wasn't there, and he's brought down by Adewale Ogunleye.
Fire. 1, no. Ball's got to be gone. You can't stand in that pocket that close to the line of scrimmage and expect Steven Jackson or anybody to hold people out.
With 100 seconds left, each team has 2 timeouts. Again, pressured. Grossman, quick toss is caught. Berrien cannot get the first down. It's a great tackle by the rookie Ty Hill out of Clemson. The Rams are at their own 29. And on first down, out of the gun, they run Jackson into the secondary. Steven Jackson at the 44, and you can see why the Bears are such a good takeaway team. After the run of 15, Bulger right back to Jackson.
Scott Linehan's put the ball up almost as much as Mike Martz did when he was here a year ago.
Second down, Bulger on the out, Bruce out of bounds, first down at the 23-yard line. And a lot of Bear fans in the house. First play, Bulger, deep drop underneath to Klopfenstein. Joel, the rookie tight end of the Colorado, picks up the first down with a gain of 12 yards.
Yes, we know. Thank you.
Second down, a throw. Grossman against the zone, perfectly finding Muhsin Muhammad. And
the experience, 11 years, 47 catches, the leading receiver, but they spread it around. Desmond Clark, the tight end, has 33. Bernard Berrien had 36 coming in. Wonderful sell job. That was a longer way to travel for him.
Second and 8, play action. Rex down the seam to Muhammad. To the 45, cue the Moose chant. Gain of 20, change moves.
Looking at the defense, steps up, one little hop step and fire. Nice job of leading the receiver.
Let me just go back to another Lovie Smith quote. I still think that guy is there, meaning the Rex from the first 5 games, but we need to see that guy right now, trying to make him better.
Thomas Jones, first down run, through the hole. Jones spins in the secondary. Brought down at the 30-yard line by Otagwe.
Just a good, solid running. We've talked about the Rams and the problems they have trying to stop the run.
Quite a story for a couple of small-town kids from Virginia. There he is again. Thomas Jones delivers the blow to the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
Good power running. Run on the left side behind John Tate. Nice block by McKee, the fullback. It's simply because a wide receiver has done a good job of blocking. Muhsin Muhammad, that time, comes out and blocks Fukir Brown and manages to spring Thomas Jones into the end zone.
Scored on the last drive. Cedric Benson the back to start this one. From the 26, a throw complete to Desmond Clark, and the former Wake Forest Demon Deacon has a first down. Adrian Peterson is the running back. And a screen to Peterson gets a first down and more. Adrian Peterson, not the Oklahoma Adrian Peterson, but he looks like him. To the 19-yard line.
Great
first
call.
down.
He can't just necessarily bring four guys. Drops a defensive end back in coverage, Leonard Little, and you run the screen right in the middle.
That is the longest reception of Peterson's career, which has gone over now 4+ seasons with the Bears. But Peterson, with his longest game of the season, brings the Bears to the red zone. Turn it back to Benson, hopping for 4 to the 15. Peterson back in as the third down back on 3rd and 5. And Grossman throwing for Muhammad. Muhsin Muhammad with the catch. Chicago touchdown.
Hello, it's a home game for St. Louis. This is the Chicago crowd.
You can't cover anybody much better. I mean, Brown's right there, but Muhsin Muhammad has such a reach. You know, look at the reach of the ball. Watch where the ball comes down.
Perfect throw, is it not?
Absolutely.
Perfect.
If you watch TV and you cover football, you see Marshall on the NFL Network in the studio this year doing a terrific job, I might add. Gain of 9 for Cedric Benson. So, second in the yard, Grossman goes play action, gets it to McKee, the fullback, and Jason. Oh my goodness. A helmet knocking hit on Ty Hill at the 40-yard line, and Hill saw the Bears sideline react, and he hops right back up as well.
Let's watch this, boys and girls.
240 pounds.
Boom!
Give Ty Hill a lot of credit. And now look, McKee's going to point at the helmet thinking the head is still in it.
Demetrius Butler has to come in and
That'll
play.
be on a poster.
Demetrius Butler has to come in and play corner. Benson with the run to the 34-yard line, I beg your pardon. All Bears here in this third quarter. And Benson with a first down to the 28-yard line is tackled by Will Witherspoon, the middle linebacker, who was a Carolina Panther, and Corey Chavis. Power formation, Peterson. Adrian Peterson's first touchdown of the season. The Giants and Philadelphia play each other Sunday at the Meadowlands. Bulger first down throw is complete to Stephen Davis at the 18-yard line here with 12:50 to go. You're passing against the Bears, and usually that spells trouble. Davis takes the first down to the 25-yard line. New Orleans or Chicago. Bulger to Bruce to the 31. 2nd and 4 coming up.
So how far can they go in the playoffs? And with New Orleans, 3-13 last year and vagabonds, to turn it around quite like this, it's almost as if your eyes are saying, I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Certainly Drew Brees has been wonderful, but their defense has played outstanding football.
Davis back in the game, gets rocked by Ricky Manning Jr.
Not after last night.
Steven Jackson caught one, ran one for the first down. Bulger goes to him for the third time. After getting hydrated from the cramp problems in the third quarter, he gains 5 yards. 125 miles from here in St. Louis, in Charleston. Got Bulger at the head level. As the sack from Mark Anderson took Bulger to the ground. Let's see if Mark is okay.
Almost took his head off.
He delivers on time to Torrey Holt, who slides inbounds for the first down.
And the Bears have done an outstanding job with that, specifically Devin Hester.
Here's Stephen Davis on the run. Urlacher finally pulls him down. Fourth down, Bulger to Stephen Davis. First down to the 6-yard line. Trailing by 22. Flushed as Hillermeyer chases to the back for Torrey Holt. Hangs on that time for a Rams touchdown. And they do kick it deep. Back to Devin Hester at the 5. Devin Hester with lanes blown down because of the onside. Takes it 95 yards for his second kickoff return of the night. Touchdown! And an NFL record 6th return of the year.
That was the coolest one, the missed field goal, when he just stood there for 4 or 5 seconds and then took it back. This is 2 tonight.
Once he breaks through the first wave, it's all over.
Again, I know I said this earlier. I'll bring it up again. I know there are a lot of good rookies out there. Who's had more of an impact on the league this year than this guy?
No, you're right.
For several years and passed away last year after an illness. Far, far too soon. It really was of all sorts, not just kicks.
You also have to figure out how you want to deal.
Bulger to Kevin Curtis, who got lit up and held on to the ball. Flag down. Chris Harris with the hit. Bears are surprised at the flag, but what a job by the 4th-year receiver out of Utah State to hold on. Flipped out to Klopfenstein, the tight end, who goes to the 24-yard line.
Ron Rivera, to me, should be the #1 candidate for a head coaching job next year.
Klopfenstein, the tight end. First down as he took a shot out of the 5.5-yard line.
With the weapons they have on offense, to bring an offensive coach in is good.
Jackson seeking the goal line, gets in. Rams touchdown.
Now the dilemma. Going to have to kick off.
I mean, they just don't tackle anybody.
They still have yet to clinch the AFC South as the run by Cedric Benson. And it's one of the issues hanging out there for the Bears as they go through this season. Adrian Peterson carries to the 31-yard line.
And they've come in here and done a great job.
2 of them at home.
Bulger, Holt. What a catch,
nice
by Torrey Holt. First down across midfield. Well, he has a couple of drops, but still showing he can make the spectacular catch there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you. Bulger sacked. Drop back long enough, they're going to get to Mark Anderson, who had a penalty earlier. The rookie picks up his 9th sack. Steven Jackson the catch, the first down at the 36-yard line. And sprint. Bulger completes it to K.J. Harris, first year out of West Virginia, 2 years of junior college. Back then, remember.
You just do that off the top of your head?
No, that's Steve Hurt.
Okay.
Who does so many great stats for us.
There's a turnover.
No, they forced turn. I mean, them turning the ball over, not at all. As Charles Tillman comes up with the pick, the fact stands as stated.
Tillman jumps outside, never takes his eyes off of Mark Bulger, and then just goes up and snatches the ball away. A big corner, 6'1", 195 pounds, has a lot of range at that position.
The Bears scored touchdowns on 6 of their 7 possessions. Lovie Smith returns to St. Louis, where he was the defensive coordinator, and takes his Bears to a first-round bye. They joined San Diego at 11-2. Best records in the National Football League. If the Bears win and New Orleans loses next week, the road to the Super Bowl from the NFC goes through Chicago. Final score, Bears 42, Rams 27. We see you next week for Cincinnati and Indianapolis. Now for Susie Coffer, Michelle Tafoya, Jill Theismann, Tony Kornheiser, and the women and men of our Monday Night Football crew, Mike Tirico. Good night from St. Louis Sports Center. Seconds away.